Hey everybody, this is Jill for today, and I am making today a fabulous, so easy banana nut bread. It's going to blow your mind. And where I got the recipe is in this fabulous, let me tell you, good basic cookbook, the Fanny Farmer Cookbook, super book. And I will also put the ingredients in the description box. So without further ado, let's get started. I like to get everything prepped up before I start baking. So I'm getting my loaf pan here. This is an 8x4, and I'm giving it a good spray of vegetable oil. This is a canola I'm using, but you could use butter if you like, butter flavor. And then the edges of that pan, see, they're a little oily from the spray. So I go ahead and I get a paper towel and I just wipe it clean. If you don't, you have the problem of that spray burning the pan and it never really comes off. Okay, so now I'm on to chopping nuts. And I just give them a good chop. So see there, so you get just a nice little bit here and there. Yeah, see there, that's about it. The bananas, this is 3 bananas. I took them out of the freezer and they're nice and soft. And I'm just going to really mash those up good with a fork. Yeah, see there, was a little bit of something in there, so I'm just going to get those all mashed up. Okay, that's about right. So now I'm going to add some eggs to this mix. Just going to crack those in there. And I let those get to room temperature. And there's 2 eggs there, and I'm going to whip those up into that banana mixture. So it's all well combined. And you can just use something like this, a whisk or a fork would work. But you want to get all of that well combined in there. So when you go to add the sugar and such, it's ready to go. All right. And you know me, I have to put a vanilla in everything. So I'm adding a teaspoon of vanilla. That was not called for in the recipe, but I added it anyway. I'm going to set that aside, and now it's time to start measuring out the dry ingredients. Now, as you can see here, I am scooping that flour into the cup. I'm not putting it in there and scooping it out. Baking is somewhat, it's kind of scientific, and it's really important to be accurate when you measure. So I'm measuring out the flour like this. And then after this, I'm going to add my baking soda and salt. All right, I've got the flour mixed in. Now I'm going to add some salt and some baking soda. And then we will move on to combining all of these. Now the one thing, you didn't really have to separate that out. This recipe is so easy that you could dump it all into one bowl. The flour, the sugar, all of that. Now see, I'm mixing this up here. In comes the sugar. But you could have gone ahead and just dumped it all together in one bowl, and it works out great that way. I've done it that way. This time I decided to separate them out like normal recipes are, where you do your dry ingredients and your wet ingredients separately, and then you combine them. So I'm just getting all this mixed up fairly well, not real bad. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the flour mixture that I had made previously. With quick breads, all quick breads, you don't want to over mix your dough. So what I'm going to do here is just get it combined. As a matter of fact, there may be some little flecks of flour that are left over. There come the nuts, and and then as it bakes, it'll be fine. But you just want to not beat it. Just mix it through. All right. And of course, here's my pan that I pre-oiled with the spray. And I'm going to put it into the pan and spread it out evenly. It's a beautiful looking batter, isn't it? All right. What's nice about this had no oil in it. I don't know whether you noticed that or not, but there was no oil. If you wanted to, you could add maybe a 1/4 cup of oil. Would make it a bit more moist, but it's really a nice bread without the oil. So I'm going to go ahead, Get this all spread out evenly. And I'm going to put that into a 350-degree oven. And it's going to bake for just about 1 hour. Alrighty. We're ready to taste this amazing bread. Look at this. Look at the color. It's beautiful. I can see the nuts in there. Oh, and it's got a nice high crown. You see how nice? That's one thing when you don't overmix your bread dough, you get this nice raised crown, and that's what you look for in a quick bread. All right, well, we're going to cut some of this and we're going to try it. The director insisted that I cut this so you could see the interior of this before we cut ourselves a slice. It's cutting beautifully, just beautifully. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to take a look here. Oh yeah, look at all those nuts in there. Oh, it smells divine. Okay, I'm going to cut us a slice and now we're going to taste it. Are you ready to taste this?
I am.
Take a piece.
I'm going to take the thick piece.
Of course you are.
Oh, wonderful banana aroma to it.
Well, you know, one of the secrets here is that it takes really ripe bananas. And so when I have bananas that are, you know, getting ready to, you know, go out.
As I call them, spot.
I put them in the freezer, which makes them even better. And then you pull them out and you defrost them and they're good to go. Okay, let's do it here. Oh man, I can tell you all right. Moist. Moist.
Good flavor.
Excellent.
You know, the nice thing about the banana bread too is that the longer you have it around, the longer you are from the time you baked it to the time you eat it, the more the flavor's intensive.
Absolutely. More of the banana comes out. Oh, this is excellent. But yeah, if you leave it on the counter, wrapped in another day, it's going to like be mega.
A cup of coffee or a cup of tea.
You know what else? A little cream cheese.
A little whipped cream if you're so inclined.
People. This is a winner. Absolutely a winner. I've made this before, but not on camera. And someone said, make it on camera.
Wow.
Excellent. So there you go. Banana bread 101. I'll put the ingredients down there. Actually, I have to say, I want to chuck more nuts in there next time. What do you think? More nuts.
She's more nuts than anybody I know.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Pass this recipe on to somebody else. Thumbs up.
And eat banana bread.
Give us comments and eat banana bread. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.